Okay.
This is Tabletop Simulator, folks. This is the ancient royal game of and I think good old azureScapegoat here, my Marxist only comrade, not Marxist Leninist, will be explaining to us how it works. How come it's not giving me the right click does that? Okay, I see. Getting back into these. I haven't played this Tabletop Simulator in a long time, so.
Yeah, no, it's it can take a while to get into it. So,
Yeah.
yes, this is the royal game of It is the oldest game for which we know the rules. So this game.
How do we know the rules? By the way, did they write the rules down or something? Or
they did.
Has it been passed down?
There is a clay tablet explaining the rules, sort of offhandedly explaining the rules, because the point of that tablet wasn't explaining the rules. It was talking about how this board you can see over here on the right, on your right side, how the middle row has 12 squares and how that corresponds with the 12 zodiac signs. So it was a Babylonian astronomer was writing to one of his Greek friends about, astronomy, and he mentioned this game and he sort of explained how it worked. And it's thanks to that clay tablet that we actually know how this game is played.
That's incredible. Wow.
Yeah.
That's very interesting.
It's very much by accident.
Some pizza here.
Yeah. You've got pizza.
I'm sorry, I messed up I put that. How do you flip them again? I forgot how to flip a tile.
It's
Which
F.
button is that?
When you're holding it, you
F. Oh, that makes sense.
Press
okay.
F. Yeah. F for flip.
Look at that. I'm like a professional here.
All right. So do you want to go over the history first, or do you want to start playing it first?
Let's see. We got a bunch of sleepy people in the chat. Any preferences? I think let's hear the history first.
Okay.
Because I won't be able to retain the rules for long. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very good.
The history first.
There's a lot of history to this game, and I think it's very interesting.
I thought you weren't a Marxist-Leninist. I just found a picture of Lenin on the wall here. And parrots.
Yeah.
Something's not adding up here.
Well, I just think that's a very neat picture. There's also a framed picture of Nicolas Cage. If you can find it. He's over here.
It's like an Easter egg, huh?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't.
See. Right next to the pizza and the smokes.
Yeah. Pizza.
This is starting to really remind me of college. I'm having flashbacks.
Nicolas Cage is
except it would be a lot messier.
Nicolas Cage is the guardian of the Camel cigarettes and the Pepsi and also the pizza.
Yeah. This is like an altar. It's like, in Vietnam they have altars, and they actually will put cigarettes and beer and stuff up on the altars. It's pretty interesting.
It's very good. Don't drop it. No.
What happens if I? All right, I'm sorry. I will respect your.
His spirit will get very angry, and you won't pass the exam.
I don't want that to happen. All right.
Yeah.
So what's the?
Okay.
Cigarette. What's the? What are the rules here?
Well, before we do
no,
the
I'm
rules,
sorry. The history. The history.
We have to do the history first. It's very important. So this board that you see before you is obviously it's a model, but it's based on this picture down here. So this picture is of this board which was discovered in a royal tomb in the city of Ur in what is today southern Iraq. And it belonged to a princess of the royal family who lived 4,500 years ago. And this is the oldest board which we have found, and we found these game pieces with it. We found dice and throwing sticks, and it's on this board that this 3D model that we have before us today is based on. It's an
awesome looking board.
Yeah,
it's very like kind of modern looking to me.
It is.
If you would have told me it was like something you could buy at Target, I would believe you.
Yeah, you can buy it from the British Museum. They make replicas.
Oh wow! Huh.
So it's a very intricate board. It's a very beautiful board. This was very much something made for the royal family. So most people, when they played this game, and we know that people play this game, people love this game for thousands of years. People played this game.
Mm-hmm.
They played it on very simple wooden boards. The merchant class and the priests and, sort of the middle class and up, they played it on kind of simple wooden boards, whereas this one is a very intricate, very beautiful and royal board, for the royal family. But the poor people, they would actually just draw the squares in the sand or in the ground or on rocks, and they would just play with whatever pieces they could find, rocks or stones or that kind of thing. So we found these squares in this general shape just kind of drawn on stones and on the ground and on like temple walls and things, pretty much everywhere, because this game, thanks to Islamic traders in the Middle Ages, was spread from Iraq and Babylon to Sudan, to North Africa, to India, where people were playing it in India for thousands of years under various different names and various different rule sets. But the basics of this game was still being played in India up until 1950. So this game is
just
from...
all stopped?
Well, it was played exclusively by the Jewish community in India. And then in 1950...
Wow, really?
Yeah. In 1950, they
interesting.
emigrated to Israel.
So they really did kind of stop.
Yeah, they did. They didn't really take the... they didn't take the game with them, but a professor, Irving Finkel, went to Israel to speak with one of these expats from India, from Cochin in Kerala. And he got the rules for this Indian version of the game from her.
And Kerala is interesting because it is a comradely province, if I'm not mistaken, right? That's the Marxist,
Communist
the only Marxist
Party
province in India, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, Communist Party leadership there for quite a while.
That's pretty amazing. So this game has a little bit of a connection to the movement, the wider struggle for workers' rights, I guess. So here's a question, though. I mean, well, first of all, Edelman pointed out that it looks like a kitchen tile sampler. And yeah, I could dig having those kitchen tiles in my kitchen. The game is called Ur. U-R. Does it have a connection to the city of Ur, which was like the first city, right?
Yes.
Does it have any connection to that?
It was discovered in the city of Ur. So it's called the Royal Game of Ur because it was this particular board that there's a picture of was discovered in a royal tomb. So
I understand.
Back
the
around
game
this
is
time,
just Ur.
Yeah, back around this time, people would, or the people who could afford tombs, they buried themselves with things that they wanted to have in the afterlife. So in Egypt, we found a lot of mummified cats because people couldn't imagine spending the afterlife without their cats. So they had their cats mummified and placed in their tombs so that they could, have their cat when they died. And we actually found 5 of this board, of this game, in this one tomb. So every member of the royal family had a board and a playset of this game because they could not imagine spending eternity without this game because they loved it so much in life.
That's kind of like how in Vietnam they put the cigarettes and the beer on the altar for their ancestors because who doesn't want to have a nice slice of pizza or a smoke in the afterlife? Huh.
Yeah, very much.
So I guess we are... Wow, okay. Well, that's really fascinating. So...
I mean, just to put it into perspective, this board that we have, which is the first example of this game, but I myself am very convinced that this game was played perhaps 100 or 200 or even more years before this board was found, or before this board was made. But this board was found in 2600 BC, and in 2560 BC, so 40 years later, 40 years after this board was made, the Great Pyramid of Giza was built.
Wow.
And 60 years after that, around 2500 BC, mammoths went extinct.
That's incredible. That's incredible.
Yeah.
So there were mammoths walking around when people were playing this game?
Absolutely. There were mammoths in, I believe they were pretty much exclusively roaming around Siberia at the time. They were, I mean, they had been endangered for a while.
But conceivably, you could ride a mammoth to the kingdom of Ur
Yes.
and play a game on the back of the mammoth of this game.
This game could have been played on
While
the
you're
backs of a
traveling.
mammoth. It is technically possible.
There is a possible scenario. I used to be in the Society for Creative Anachronism, which is like this like kind of geeky reenactment organization.
Yeah.
And you're supposed to like do like legitimate history research to make up your like persona for the, you know, the character or whatever that you play or that you represent. But people would often come up with these like really outlandish connections in history. So they're like, well, technically a samurai could have come to Europe in 1407. So like they would just create these like, because they're supposed to be, it was supposed to be like Europe only, I think. So people would come up with all kinds of bizarre scenarios, or they'd be like, or some people would be Vikings and they'd be like, because it was supposed to be a certain time period.
Yeah.
And they'd be like, well, there was one encampment of Vikings that went on for an extra 400 years. I don't know. So
Yeah.
kind of reminds me of that. But yeah.
Well, really,
So we could be-
technically,
let's just-
Vikings pretty much existed everywhere. So,
Well, yeah, and you're basically a Viking, right? I mean, if you think about it.
yeah, a very long time ago, my ancestors would have been Vikings. But 800
So there
years
you go.
ago. Yeah.
Lots of history connections here.
But yeah, much like the writings of Plato, we pretty much have the Islamic kingdoms and caliphates to thank for this game being spread throughout the world and being kept
They
around.
preserved a lot of like Latin and Greek,
Yeah.
like Roman and Greek culture as well. I know because I have my good friend Grant, the Slopstash, who we stream with on his channel, the Slopstash. Everyone should subscribe. We're going to be coming back soon. But he was a classics major and he knows a lot about this stuff. And I know he studied Arabic because
Yes.
that's one of the languages which a lot of Roman and Greek texts have been preserved in. So
Yeah,
that's
absolutely,
a little
yeah.
connection there.
If you're studying the classics and the ancients, you definitely need to study Arabic. It's a vital part if you want to study first-time sources. Because, yeah, a lot of Plato.
Why did
is written
EJ
in
go to
Arabic.
college with Jordan Peterson? I don't get the joke.
Did you go to college with Jordan Peterson?
Did I do a Jordan Peterson impression at some point and not realize it? I
Maybe
don't
it's
know.
just kind of subconscious at this point.
Lots of folks in the chat have. When I was young, my dad came home one day with one of those 100 freeware games. Oh, I used to have a shitload of those. Yeah, on a single CD. And one of the games was a simple 16-bit game recreating the game of Ur.
Oh.
Had another for Senet. There are lots
Yep.
of other ancient games, lots of fun. Yeah, I
Yeah.
used to play the hell out of those like pre-games.
This board, this image that we have down here is actually another
You
board.
got like a whole slideshow set up here. That's
Yeah.
amazing. Okay.
This board is actually interesting because you could both play the game of Ur and you could play Senet on it. So it was kind of
it's like the very first shareware multi-pack game. It's like
yes.
if you register it, you could play Senet and Ur.
Yeah. Very good.
So I guess this box here is configurable. Something like I don't even know what Senet is. So
The Senet is it's in some ways it's similar, in some ways it's different, but it's also played on a board with pieces and you move them. So
I see.
basically the same game. This very long boy over here is I set this one up myself. It's a custom board.
Custom mod.
Yeah. No, but this
You modded the ancient royal game of Ur.
yeah. So this long version of the game with 12 tiles in the middle was actually a later addition to the game. So
Okay, I see.
the version that we have in the middle of the board is the ancient version, the very old, the classic, you might say. And then this one is the Skyrim special edition version.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
People are so like we really haven't changed. People still do the same shit they did 4,500 years ago.
Yeah. But this one is
incredible.
actually
This is a
very
lot.
interesting. This 12 tile version is
It's a
actually
homebrew.
it's in some ways it's more exciting. It's less you have less safe tiles to stand on. You know, you're more likely to be knocked out and that kind of thing. So it's more thrilling, more adventurous, more not for the faint of heart. It's the hardcore version of the game of Ur. It's not your grandma's game of Ur. That's how they would have advertised it.
I don't think I'm ready for the I guess like the extreme mode.
the hardcore mode. Oh,
yeah,
I had one last thing that I wanted to say about the history.
Go for it.
So this game is from Babylon, and that is kind of the epicenter of where this game was played and where it was made. But it was played all over in many different communities. But so when Cyrus the Great came to Babylon and he freed the Jews, a lot of them went home to Judea, to Israel, but a lot of them went east. And so a lot of Jews settled in what is today India.
So that's how they got there with this game.
So they took this game with them, even though it was not a Jewish game, but they were in Babylon and they learned this game, and then they went to India and they took the game with them, and it was played continuously until 1950 AD.
Wow.
So for almost 4,500
So that's kind of
years.
Again, parallels to today. It's kind of like how StarCraft was made in the USA, but in Korea it took on a life of its own. And
when Cyrus the Great freed the Korean slaves, they went to...
they brought StarCraft with them.
Yeah.
But it is kind of interesting, though, because I love like those kinds of connections where obviously, like, even though they were not... I don't know much about that history, but I'm guessing they probably were abused in some way, but they still had like positive cultural exchange as well. Gives you a little hope for humanity that at least they probably played a game at some point in time. A Jewish person played this game with a Babylonian person, and they had some fun, I guess. So that's
most likely
little ray of hope in a sad story of slavery and expulsion and misery. But they did have some fun at some point playing this game. This is Tabletop Simulator Orbist Cheval. So
I think one of the reasons that this game was spread so far and wide is because the rules are so extremely simple, and it takes about a minute and a half to learn how to play it. So
and a lifetime to master.
There's a bit of strategy.
Somebody in the chat who's familiar with these games, Tubstuffer, just love that name, said the top of the box looks like it's designed so you can ignore certain Senate squares in order to play Ur.
Yeah.
So basically, does that make sense to you? I guess some of these squares are like optional for the game of Senate.
Yes. Okay. Absolutely.
Okay.
All right.
Well, so I can finally start to understand what the hell y'all are talking about. Why don't you teach me some of these rules?
Yeah. So we have these tetrahedron dice over here, where it's pretty much a 1 or a 0. So a white point pointing upwards is a 1, and anything else is a 0.
Okay, so it's like a coin. Yeah, basically a coin toss.
It's like odds, tossing 4 coins when you roll these dice. So this is a 1, for instance.
But do they have a 50-50 odd, or is it a? What are the odds?
Yeah, it's a 50-50.
Tips are there? Okay, so they're just fancy.
And
coins.
that's a 2. Yeah.
Showing off. Okay.
And you can roll a 0. It is possible to roll a 0. It's 1 in 16 chance to get a nothing. So it does happen, and it is very frustrating.
So it's not exactly a coin.
Yeah. How about you and I? Well, I'll go over the rules first. So we roll, and then we put one of our pieces on the board. So say I got a 2. That means I can do a 1 and a 2, right? So I start here and you start there. And the game is racing to the end. So the path, it goes up like this, and then around, and then all the way down here, and then I go down here, and then out, and you go up here and out. And then when we go out, we can put a piece in the bowl. Yeah.
Okay.
And then out.
Okay. I get it.
Yeah. So I can put a 2 here, and then say I throw again, and I get maybe a 3. Then I could move this piece 1, 2, 3, or I could put a piece here. So
that's 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's not just luck of the dice. There's also strategy in deciding which ones to move. These resets they are safe spaces. So for this board in particular, there's only one safe space, which is shared. So anyone who lands on this rosette, you cannot knock them off. So if I'm here, you cannot knock me off by landing on here. You can't.
Can you knock your own pieces off?
You cannot knock your own pieces off. No. But if I'm
just
here,
kinda for show.
Yeah.
That
But if I'm on this
count.
tile and you land on this tile, you can knock me off and I go back here.
Right.
But if I'm here,
but these tiles are essentially just, they don't really do anything.
No, they give you an extra throw of the dice. So if you land on a rosette, you get an extra throw. But this one in the middle, strategically, is very important because you cannot be knocked off. But if anyone is in front of you, so if you're ahead of me, then you're vulnerable to me because I can move and I can knock you off.
Right.
So
well, now hold on. If I'm here and I roll a 3 and I like land on the same piece, I cannot knock you off.
You can't land on that tile at all. You have to move a different piece.
Oh, okay. I understand.
Yeah, you cannot land on a tile on which someone else is already occupying, whether it's yourself or someone else.
But if you were here,
then you can knock me off.
and I was here and I rolled a 2, I would knock you off.
Then I would go back here.
Gotcha. Okay.
It's pretty simple.
I see. It's sort of like Trouble, the Pop-O-Matic Trouble.
Right. Most people would compare it maybe to backgammon. But
I don't know anything about backgammon except that on the hit show Lost.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's all I remember. That's all I know about backgammon. It's a better game than checkers, according to John Locke.
All right.
So
let's play a game, and we'll roll to see who goes first.
Trash Can just raided the stream. Trash Can, welcome dumpster.
Welcome
people.
Trash Can.
Welcome,
okay,
Trash
I rolled
Can,
a 1.
Folks. What was Trash Can talking about? I missed the raid. I'm sorry. I've been focused on learning these rules. So forgive me, please, Trash Can people, and welcome. We're learning the Royal Ancient Game of Ur. It's a Royal Ancient game that was played during the time of the Mastodons in Babylon. Yeah. Okay. So how do we? So who do we roll to go first, or what's the deal with that?
Yeah, I rolled a 1, so you can roll.
Okay. I rolled a 13. Is that right?
No.
I don't know how this works. It says 4 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4. Okay, so these numbers are meaningless that I'm getting on my screen. Okay,
yeah.
So that's a 1.
Apparently.
So we tied.
Yeah, I don't know. For some reason, it seems that for the guest, I mean, did you install the mod like I asked?
I did.
Weird.
I did.
Yeah, because it's.
I mean, I don't know. I clicked the little subscribe button and it said it was downloading it, and then it said it finished downloading it, and then it said ready to play.
Yeah,
maybe
no, that should be
wrong.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right, well, I'll just roll it again. I got a 2.
Yes, you did.
Good luck.
And I got a 0. All right, so you go first.
You got a 0, huh? Nice. Okay. All right, so I just roll the dice, and then I have to do. Oh, I accidentally rolled the paper too. Okay, that's a 2, right?
Yep. You can move it to 2.
All right, not a lot of choices there. A dearth of choices.
Yep, and I rolled a 1.
All right, here we go. This is where the strategy begins. The strategy begins now, folks. My first decision.
3.
Ooh, I got a friggin' 3. And I could move there, but that makes me vulnerable.
Mm-hmm.
I could move here, right? And then I have to move.
No.
Can I move here? No, I'd move there.
Yeah.
Shit. I'm going to do... And the most you could roll is a 4, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna move there. Okay, go ahead.
It's a very safe choice. I'm gonna lock this picture so you don't accidentally roll it.
Thought Slime. I would not want to fight Thought Slime.
No, why would you want to fight Thought Slime?
That's what I'm saying.
Such a sweet boy.
Exactly. I think Thought Slime and I are both like lovers, not fighters. That's my instinct. All right, I rolled a 1, so I can go there and then re-roll, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Whoa, is that a 4? I have to re-roll that cocked dice, or are you gonna give it to me? I don't care.
How the fuck did that even happen? How is it?
It's sitting on. I'll re-roll it.
Okay.
Hold on. I'm gonna do it with the R button. So hold on. Here we go. So it will be truly random. Wait, what the fuck? Why isn't it working? Oh, I know. I gotta do it like that. Okay. There.
Boom.
Yeah. All right, I got a 4. I got it honestly. Okay. Jesus. So 1, 2, 3, 4, right?
Yep.
Look at this. Kicking ass in the game of Ur. I got a 1.
Yep.
I'm going to... You cannot knock me off while I'm sitting there, right?
Yep. It's a very
Right,
strategic place.
Ooh. Tubstopher, I don't know if you're fucking around me or not. It says, good work with your cunning use of the Zapretsky attack. You're only 4 moves away from certain victory. I don't know enough about this game to know if you're just effing around or not. Hi, Nora. Welcome, Nora.
Hi, Nora.
This is the late night hours. We got a lot of different folks in the chat than we normally get.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's 250 million people. So, from what I understand with this, I don't know if are you familiar with the general strike in India?
Yes.
azureScapegoat?
250 million people.
Well, so apparently they're not currently 250 million people striking. That was a one-day strike where 250 million people participated, but they are all still in solidarity. And if the demands are not met by the 8th, it will be like hundreds of millions of people striking again, because there's a bunch of sympathy organizations, like a bunch of other unions that are in sympathy, like one 10 million strong trucker union, for instance. So the 250 million, the 250 million people thing was a one-day sympathy strike, but they're still like all working together, even though it's not a full-on general strike. But the farmers, which they call themselves the peasants, are absolutely still striking. So, in fact, I'm interviewing an Indian comrade who I've never actually met or even watched. I need to watch their stuff this afternoon, but it's called Left Click TV. Yeah, Left Click TV is an Indian comrade, and I will be interviewing that person. It will be Saturday night at, I believe, 10 p.m. Eastern U.S. time, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, keep an eye out for that. That will be a very interesting stream, and we will also be putting the stream highlights on the highlights channel. So youtube.com/noncompete highlights to check that out. All right. Is it my turn? It's my turn. I'm just blabbing. But yes, solidarity with our Indian comrades. That is an awesome thing. All right. I rolled a 3.
Yep.
And I'm going to kill you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Badoosh. You dead. Get rid of that thing. All right. I like to be cocky at first until I just start completely losing. That's how games usually go for me. I'll be cocky while I have the opportunity.
Yeah. Well, what's great about this game is you never really know. You can never really be sure that you've won until the very end. Your opponent always has the opportunity to get you with a couple of lucky rolls.
I'm thinking about that right now, actually. I have a feeling my poor little... Ooh, thank goodness for that, huh? Yeah. Oh, no, but you get to reroll if you...
No,
oh, that was a 2. Gotcha. Okay. All right, good. I thought you rolled a 1. I'm still learning how to look at... Oh, I only rolled 3 of my dice. Let me roll this one again.
I think you just picked it up and... There you go.
Okay. I got a 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very good.
Live to roll another day, and that's a 3. I want to get the hell away from you. All right, your turn. Can we see the dice? I'll give you a close-up. What do you think? What do you think of those dice? They're very interesting dice, in fact. I've never seen this style of die before.
Yeah, tetrahedron.
2 white tips. I've seen like this many sided dice, but not with the tips like that.
Yeah.
Azure says that it's like equivalent to flipping a coin.
Yeah.
I can only see 2 tips, 2 white tips.
I think there are.
Is there a third?
I think there's a third, maybe. I think there are 2 tips and 2 non-tips.
I see 2 tips and 2 non-tips. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. You're right. Okay. Did you take your turn? I wasn't even paying attention.
Yes.
Which did you move, just so I can?
I moved here.
Okay. All right. Honor system. Honor among thieves and communists. All right. Here we go.
There.
Oh, Buckus. That's bullshit. I give up.
You want to concede?
Not yet. Oh, now I do. This is gonna be awful. Close. So close. All right. Got to keep this momentum. How many points do you need to win?
All of them.
Oh shit! This game is hardcore.
Yeah, you gotta get all of your pieces out from the board.
Damn. All right, your turn. God damn.
So if I can point out a strategic error you just made.
What's that?
You could have moved this piece to this square over here. So
Yeah,
this
if you would have
square
been safe.
is a safe square. I cannot get there.
Yeah.
I cannot knock you off.
I see.
Technically, I still
I
have
was
the opportunity to
fixated
knock
on-
your pieces off.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
So I can do
see what you
that,
mean. All right.
and then I'm
Won't make that
threatening you.
mistake again.
This is the equivalent
That's-
of a check in chess.
Are you threatening me?
Yes, I am. Give me your lunch money.
Well, it's not gonna happen again. Oh shit! It's like no matter what you roll, you're gonna kill that fucker. Ah, okay, I see. I'm learning the ancient game of Ur.
I got a 2, so I cannot actually knock you off unless I land on your square. So I could move.
Yeah, you better
here.
not.
But
Yeah, you better.
Or I can do that. I can move my other piece.
Damn you! And I know exactly why you did that because you don't want me to hit you.
Yeah.
This is where it starts getting real.
See, you would have rolled a 1 and you would have knocked me off at the very end.
All right. Well, if I do that, I can roll again, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Come on, you friggin' dice. Okay, there we go. All right.
And now in order to
Ooh.
get this piece off the board, you have to roll a 1. You can't roll a 2 or
I
a
got
3
you.
or a 4.
Okay. It's a lot like Trouble.
Mm-hmm.
I like rolling dice. It makes me feel like I'm at the craps table, eh? Got a 3. That's nothing for me.
Yep. Only one possible move.
Why do
And I
right
get a
wingers
2.
always lose the game of Ur? Is this a joke? I don't know. What they refuse to recognize the utility of safe spaces. That's a better joke than it should have been, actually. Is it my turn?
Yes. I just moved
All right.
my piece off the board.
Oh, you
I get a point.
so and so. All right, I got to 2.
Yeah. Very good.
All right, your turn. You jerk.
This game, much like Monopoly, it's a game where you're not friends at the end. There's a lot of knocking your opponent off the board, and especially at the very last minute when you're. Yeah, you can move it there.
That would be a 2. Yeah. Okay.
Mhm.
All right. Yeah, I'm starting to see the.
Alright, that's a bit of a risky move in case you land on the safe space.
It's kind of a long game for like gambling, though. That's the one thing I would say is that like I couldn't imagine people sitting down and playing this game for like 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, very good.
I got a 3. A 3.
This game did have gambling rules, but we don't know how popular it was for gambling. We know that people did play to gamble.
Mm-hmm.
But there are some gambling rules that we have. We could actually play with the gambling rules if we wanted. We have some coins here in these bags.
Let me get my legs under me before you start fleecing me,
Yeah.
sharking me. All
We
right,
could
so
play
I
for
got
like
a 2.
Twitch subs or something.
I
I don't know if gambling is allowed on Twitch. No, I think it is. You can play slots, right?
Well, there are people that play like online poker and stuff on Twitch, so
Yeah. Yeah, so we could play the royal game of Ur with gambling rules. One thing we
Play
do
for,
know, which is very problematic about this game and might get this game cancelled, is that people did play for women back in the day.
Oh no, really?
Yeah.
That's troubling.
Mm.
I got a 0. Shit. All right. The longer the game, the bigger the pot. The longer the pot, the bigger the game.
Mm-hmm.
Is it my turn?
Yes.
I keep stop paying attention. Okay. I'm like the worst. All right, 1, 2. Aha. You see?
Oh, you forgot to roll.
I didn't roll this one. Come on, baby. Ah, 3. Okay, that's not so bad. Not so bad. There we go. All right. You jerk.
Well, I'm sure you'll get a piece of it as well. You got a 1. You can move that one.
1. Should I though? I will. You pose no threat to me.
Well, if you had moved that one, I could have posed a threat to you if I wanted to.
Well, I didn't, so you can't. So there. All right. Whoa, that was a hell of a throw. Okay, 3. Perfect. Perfect.
Very good.
My cup runneth over. So if you lose a piece, it just goes back on the stack, or is it lost permanently?
Yeah, it just goes back.
If you kill one.
So you can use it again. I think in the more advanced rules, it gets captured and then your opponent can do something with it, but I'm actually not entirely sure. So what we're playing right now is kind of the simplified, the 3 and up version.
That's probably the extent of my capacity.
Yeah, no, it's good to start with the simple version. You get the hang of it. I can do that, and then I can do... oh, there we go. So...
Did you... Wait.
What?
Am I seeing this wrong? Is this a stack of 2?
Oh, oops.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if that was like a rule that I didn't know about. Okay.
No.
Trying to pull a fast one on me? Go!
I didn't notice I had 2 pieces on there. I was thinking like, I ran out of pieces very quickly.
You don't understand. In South Carolina, people get stabbed over the royal game of Ur trying to pull
can imagine.
Trying to pull a stunt like that.
Do you know, since you're American, do you know of any Native American board games that might have been preserved?
You know what? I know that they exist, and I saw one in the Cherokee Museum in North Carolina, but I do not remember like much about it. I think it was like something similar to this. I think there was a board and there were pieces, but it didn't have the rules.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I couldn't see the rules. I could only see the game, but it was sort of similar to this.
It's unfortunately very common that we find boards and pieces and things, but we just don't know the rules to these games. And
yeah,
various archaeologists, they will kind of make reconstructions of how the game might have been played, but most of the time they're not very accurate.
I've always wondered if there were some people that played like Dungeons and Dragons kind of role-playing games, you know, like thousands of years ago, and we'll never know about it.
Maybe
because it's not that it's just such a not that creative of an idea, really.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like it feels like it's just basically like the way kids play, but with like slightly structured rules. It doesn't seem like it would take thousands of years of human development to come up with something like that. It's like it's like a cooperative storytelling, you know?
Yeah.
So I've always wondered if there's like I don't know, and maybe there is for all I know. Okay, my turn. I keep talking. Okay. I'm one of those people where you play poker with me and I just don't shut the fuck up ever. So,
well, I mean, it's good for stream, good for content.
It's good for streaming.
Yeah.
I have an important decision to make right now.
Essentially, you have 3 moves to make.
Play it safe, I guess. All right.
Yeah, making one thing that's very good about this game is that it has a kind of a built-in handicap system where if say, just hypothetically, if I'm way ahead of you, I'm just, you know, in every way I'm superior. But I have a lot of pieces in my bowl here, which means that I don't have them on the board or off the board.
Right.
So
it's harder for you to kill my dudes.
So the more points I have, the fewer moves are possible to me. So there is a handicap in being in first. So much like in Mario Kart. You can use your extra pieces as blue shells.
That's exactly right. Do you want to go on to bump the difficulty mode up a little bit and answer a political question while we play?
Yeah, sure.
You think you can handle that? I don't know if I can. All right, and this is something that I've been talking to a lot of people about lately, kind of against my will. But Jamie Acab asks, "Non-compete in Azure Scapegoat. How do you define the state, and how is the state different from government?" I don't know that Azure Scapegoat would have the same answer as me because Azure is you define yourself as a Marxist, right?
Yeah.
That's the specific nomenclature. Okay, so what's your answer for that question? Do you distinguish between government and the state?
Yeah. No.
Whoa! I just rolled my first 4. Da-dang! And you know I'm killing your dude. Get rid of that.
Damn it.
Okay. Now answer your.
I think I would probably I would probably have a very similar answer to something that a Marxist-Leninist might say, in that the state is inherently a tool of oppression. It's a tool used to.
I do dig that. That's something that you did, by the way. That's something that Marxist-Leninists, most of the Marxist-Leninists I know admit that. You know what I mean? That the state is even a. No, you didn't. You friggin' tanky. I'm just kidding. Okay. But yeah, like even the Marxist-Leninists I know admit that, like, compared to what they want to build, which is a stateless, classless society, that it's oppressive force. But I'm sorry, I interrupted. Continue. Is it my turn, by the way?
Yes, it's your turn.
Okay.
No, in Marxist-Leninist theory, the idea is that the state is taken over by the vanguard party, and it's used as a tool of the proletarian class to oppress the bourgeois class. I think that's perhaps a bit simplistic, and I think I do enjoy the anarchist analysis, which is the creation of the new hierarchy within the worker state. Man, what do I do here? I can do that.
You're hot rolling. I'm getting tired of it.
Oh, that's
you got to reroll your cocked one. You made me do it.
Yeah. Roll. 3. Can't get you there. I'll be safe. So I definitely think that there is more of an analysis to make other than just saying that, well, the vanguard party is in charge now, so it's a worker state. I don't think that it's quite that simple. It's worth remembering that the state is a tool of oppression, and
yeah,
I see government as distinct from the state, to answer your question, because governance, I think, is just any collective decision making.
Shit, that's exactly what I was hoping you wouldn't roll.
So I mean, even a communal society or a tribal society or what have you has a government, in that it has collective governing. And you can set up rules and things, and just anything as simple as that is, I think, a government.
Yeah. I mean, basically, like, my whole thing is, oh my god, what should I do here?
Yeah, take a piece from the pile and roll again.
And go 3. I guess I'll do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very
go
good.
ahead. I guess I would have a very I defined governance. I completely agree with you that, like, I don't think humans will ever get rid of government, because to me, government is just a political organization. And I've been arguing a lot, or not arguing, actually. I was getting trolled like the fuck out of by a bunch of these egoist individualist anarchists. They were just like harassing the shit out of me. But finally, 2 or 3 of them have started to talk to me in good faith, and I'm not just like hate blocking them immediately. And so they are saying that, like, we should never ever have any kind of system of organization. I'm trying really hard to, like, understand their perspective, and but in my opinion, like, I don't think we're ever gonna get, maybe in like 1,000 years or thousands of years, if we get on the right track, maybe one day we'll be able to, like, just automatically self-organize. But to me, like, we're always gonna have to organize things. And I'm also very concerned with what. Is it my turn?
Yep.
Like, do I need to roll again?
No, that's fine.
No. What did I roll? Do you remember
1.
what I rolled? I fucking just re-rolled it. Okay. One. Okay. So anyway, but Joe Friedman talks a lot about the tyranny of structurelessness, which happens when you have like no system of organization whatsoever. Then just like the people with the strongest personalities tend to like take control. So I think that that's something we need to be careful about. She talked about that like within feminist spaces specifically, but I think it's true like anywhere. If you've ever worked with people, like sometimes one loudmouth can kind of like take up all the space in the room.
Yeah.
And that can be like expanded out. So I do think we're always going to have systems of organization of political arrangements, and I think that would be what you call governance. But I think as an anarchist, I believe we should try to strive for self-governance, which means every person has as much control over their own life as possible without having coercive authority over other people.
Yeah.
So yeah, and to me, the state, like anarchists, most anarchists I know, most anarcho-communists that I know at least, define the state as very specifically a government in which a minority class has power over the majority. Whether it's like in a capitalist state where you have like the capitalists have authority over, you know, the workers, or even a Marxist-Leninist state. The big anarchist criticism of that is that party members in the Vanguard Party might have authority. God damn it, unjust authority.
Yeah.
So, but the thing about it is that I don't think that we can just instantly have like a perfect, completely unhierarchical system of governance. It's going to take time to do that.
Yeah.
I think it's something where, to me as an anarchist, I see it as a process where we're constantly looking for unjust hierarchy and trying to dismantle it, even within our own movement, even if we win the revolution, whatever, it's going to be a work in progress. Like I'm not exactly a romantic idealist in terms of did you move? I'm so bad at this. Just let me know when you've moved. Just say I moved. Yeah, I remember that. Okay. I've got bad ADHD, so
No, I do as well.
But anyway, like
I think you just moved kind of 2 like on a 3.
Did I roll a 3?
Here, right? And then you moved.
Yeah. Did I roll a 3?
Yeah,
if I rolled a 3, then I will move.
Yeah.
Oh man, this is like a gamble, but okay. All right. Go ahead.
You're at a bit of a disadvantage because for some reason your dice don't work when you hover over them. It tells you your game seems to think they're D4, right?
Right. Well, I like the sort of what the fuck? How in the fuck are you doing this? Hey. All right.
It's strategy, simply.
You're a freaking.
I mean, you can't be upset.
All right,
I'm simply a master at this game. I mean,
we're technically tied, so don't get too cocky.
Well, I'm going easy on you. I mean, it's
friggin' goat.
It's like a 5-year-old playing against grandmaster in chess. You know, I can't just slap you on the head and. All right, I moved. I can't.
Josh Coca-Cola says that socialism is a stone cold loser that is authoritarian in nature. Very.
That's a good argument.
Put.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think that socialism is any more or less authoritarian. I mean, you know, you could have authoritarian socialism, but I don't think that there's like basically what we're arguing for, Josh Coca-Cola, is just people owning their own labor, you know, so that they're not having authoritarianism in the workplace. What's more authoritarian than your boss like telling you exactly what to do for the majority of your waking hours of your life? I say that as a former capitalist, by the way, who used to have authoritarian rule over the workers that work for me. God, I'm just not rolling hot.
Wow. Should cancel American.
I'm canceling these dice is what I'm canceling. Look at that. Look at that. Rolling 3s and 4s over here. I'm rolling 1s and 2s and 0s. Look at this. You see what I'm saying? It's a conspiracy.
Do you want to switch dice? In case yours are weighted?
I used to be, when I used to play a lot of tabletop games, I was so superstitious about my dice. Like I knew intellectually that there's absolutely, you know, nothing to it, but I really didn't, it's like my heart didn't matter. And I was really superstitious about dice. I guess there's this element of that still alive in me. Okay. My turn?
Yep. Apparently my
How old
chat
the
is
oldest board
planning
game?
on coming over to your chat and invading you. Some sort of revolution. Don't ask me. They do this kind of thing sometimes.
Bring it on! We are ready for you. The non-compete anarcho classless hierarchicalist self-defense force is ready for any tanky invasion you might be planning. I'm totally rolling shit. I'm really rolling very terribly. Okay, your turn.
You know, a wise master in the Royal Game of Ur would say that it's not about the rolls, it's about what you do with them.
Okay, well, I want you to just take one as your roll for the next 5 moves, and let's see what you do with them.
You know what? I could do that. I'll get 2 points very easily if I do that.
Well, I'm going to give you 1 point. It's the point of you better get rid of that piece that's there. There's a pointer for you.
You know,
see, I got my little handicap now, so.
A wise grandmaster in the Royal Game of Ur once said that, fuck you for doing that.
Is that ancient Babylonian wisdom?
Yeah.
Look at that. I finally got a 4 for the first time.
Very
yes,
good.
and I could do a reroll. When's the last time I got a reroll? It was like a million years ago. Look at that. Look at that. I'm coming back. Coming back. Boom. Your turn. Roll for perception, roll for charisma. I'm telling you, I think that the Babylonians must have had like their own version of D&D.
Yeah.
It's just too much of a common sense. Like, I'm surprised it took so long. Oh, eat it. Eat it, yeah, goat. You got a 2. Oh, damn it.
Coming for you. 3.
That's 3.
Well.
What do we got? What? Oh, so tired of it. You haven't rolled a single 0, have you?
No, I think I have.
I'm cursed.
I rolled at least 1 0.
I got it. 1. Nice. Okay. Whatever. At least I'm on the right path now.
There we go.
I play D&D, but I prefer tabletop RPGs that abolished class. That's pretty good.
Yeah, I played a lot of...
Overthrow the brutal military dictatorship of Emerican Johnson. Listen, I have no control over you people. Believe me.
Oh yeah, no, I have no control over my chat. They just kind of do whatever. And I let them.
And they always side with Luna.
Oh, that's interesting.
Azure is the GOAT. Alliance between the People's Azure Chat Republic and the NC Chat Republic. This is we will consider your offer. Or I don't know. Like I said, I don't know what the hell they're going to do. Maybe they'll take it. Maybe they won't. My chat is proposing an alliance with your chat. I don't know if they mean an alliance against me, which is very conceivable.
I mean, I think there might be allying against both of us.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like. I'm kind of scared. Did you go?
Yes.
I missed it if you did.
Did you move? I moved from there to there.
Damn it. All right. Well, I just like to...
It might not have been a very smart move, considering that you were going to do that.
I like how you know how I think.
Yeah. All right. Well, a wise grandmaster in the Royal Game of Ur once said, sometimes you'd fuck up. And that sucks. That sucks, bro.
You got to know when to hold 'em. Aha, you're freaking got a 0. Now you know how it feels. Now you taste my pain. All right. Overthrow the streamer, take their games.
You know what? We can just not stream, you guys. We can just play this game on our own. Is that what you
But
want?
I want somebody to. I was hoping that I would win because my chat would be better than me at this game and they would tell me what to do, but they're not giving me fucking shit. They're not helping me at all. I might as well be. It's your turn. I'm just sorting my dice, so don't worry about me over here.
All right. We're
Yeah, I want to do more like. I don't know. I want to do more gaming stuff, but it's like I very rarely have any time at all.
yeah.
Did you go?
Yep.
How do I keep missing it when you move? You're very fast with the little moving your little checker dudes. Okay. Go ahead.
1. Okay. Yeah, I'll take a point.
You better not. Look at how neck and neck this is. It's incredible.
Yeah.
This is an exciting game.
And most games turn out like this. Most games are very neck and neck. Damn it.
My pointer, 2 words. All right, Nathan, lay it on me. Oh, look at that. Look at that. We are literally neck and neck. Oh my God. You're going to win this for all the wrong reasons, and it's going to make me mad. Give me some 4s, folks. Come on. See, this is it's like literally just random now, right? Like there's like all the strategies out the window.
Pretty much. All right, I rolled a 0.
It's just like we're playing craps now. We're shooting craps. Shooting the 4-sided craps.
Yeah.
You better not. It's like, oh, look at that. I got to re-roll.
Damn it.
Oh,
Well,
yes.
Don't
Feel
get too
the
complacent,
pain.
all right? You never know.
You never do know. That's right. I could roll all 0s for the rest of the.
Yeah,
I'm so close to
technically
being safe.
Even when you're safe, you need to roll the exact number to get out.
I know. You think
Oh
I don't
no,
know
I
that?
landed on a rosette. I can move again.
I know. I'm just rolling for fun now. I'm just kidding. I actually
Okay.
forgot. All right. I got
4.
4. Shit. Does that just mean I sit there?
Yep.
I can't move? Wait. 1, 2. That God damn it. Okay. Go ahead.
You need to roll a 3. Get out.
If you kill this dude of mine, I'm going to be severely... Okay. That's at least not going to ever happen. All right. Come on, 2. Come on, baby. Shit. Come on, baby. Mama needs a new pair of roller skates.
Is that what we're playing for? Roller skates? If you win, I have to buy you roller skates.
Yeah, and if I win, you have to. If I win, you have to buy me a new pair of roller skates, and if you win, you have to buy me a new pair of roller skates.
Oh, jeez. I didn't know I agreed to those terms.
Whoa! You have to buy me a new pair of roller skates, baby.
It sounds like I would have had to buy you new roller skates regardless.
Actually, look at how close it. Look at this. How close it came down to. This is like heart-stopping.
Yeah.
But man, yeah, it is funny how like the end game can just turn into a total game of chance.
Yeah. How much time do you have? Do you want to go another game? We can do this board.
Okay. All right. If you're feeling froggy, let's do it. I can't go as long as our last stream. Our last stream we streamed for like 6 hours.
Yeah. You don't want to play the game of Ur for 6 hours?
I kind of wouldn't mind doing it. It's just that I have other shit to do. But if I didn't have anything else to do, I probably could sit here and just play this game for 6 hours. It's pretty fun, and it's like,
all right, you go.
Can kind of. It's like I like games that you can talk while you're playing.
Yeah.
There's a lot of games where you're just like, you got to focus too much. How do you how did you stack them back up? Is there
I just did it manually. There isn't really a good way to do it.
I don't have the patience for that.
Could like move them onto a snapping point like that.
Is this the same rules except you just come? I assume that the travel like this.
Yep. And then we travel all the way along. So there are no safe spaces at the end. That's essentially the big difference.
All right. I wish that I had come up with the safe space joke. but unfortunately the chat already did. So.
Oh, we did the safe space joke last week as well when I played with Mia Mulder.
Oh, you played with Mulder?
Yeah. Yeah, that was lots of
Mia
fun.
Mulder, right?
Yeah, Mia Mulder. We're both Swedish YouTubers, so we gotta stick together.
Yeah, and I made it's true though. Mia Mulder ironically looks, if it's the person I'm thinking of, doesn't Mia Mulder look a little bit like Scully from the X-Files? I think I made that joke at one point a long time ago.
Maybe.
Like the short red hair, right? Am I wrong?
No.
Is this a different Mulder I'm thinking of?
I don't know. She's a left tube extraordinaire. All right,
there's a
you
Mulder
go first.
leftist I know on Twitter who one time posted a picture and they had a haircut very similar to Dana Scully on the X-Files, and it was funny.
I've never watched the X-Files.
Well, what am I talking to you about this for then?
I don't know. All I know about the X-Files is the I Want to Believe poster.
All right, we both rolled a 1. So
No, you rolled a 4, I think. You go first. So you get a...
I rolled a 4? When did that happen? I'm like blacking out over here. All right, 3. A 1, a 2, a 3.
This is actually the first time I played on this board because I added it yesterday.
Oh, really? So I'm the guinea pig, huh?
Yeah.
What?
I mean, this board in particular, the British Museum has never made a replica of this board. It only really exists online, so I technically don't know how many people have played this game this century. On this board specifically. It might only be a handful.
You made this specific copy, right?
Yeah.
This is your homebrew?
Well, this is based on this one. The Senate Ur version. Yeah,
Listen, I made that Dana Scully joke like years ago, so it's very possible that she just got a different haircut. And at one point she had a haircut. I don't know. Listen, my chat's playing like detective to try to figure out if I'm talking about me or not. I don't know.
Yeah.
There was one specific, it was like one tweet a long, long time ago.
All right.
And she looked like Scully. Forget about it. Forget about it. Is it my turn?
Yep.
1, 2, 3. I don't like that. Can I just not have that be my roll? I know. All right. I'm 26 and I feel old for having watched all 9 seasons of The X-Files during a boring summer break in college. Oh, come on. Talk to me in 10 years about feeling old. You're a baby, kid. All right. Oh, I pushed the F button by accident right after the R button. Okay,
someone in my chat is asking, is American still an anarchist? Believes in spontaneous
Yes, I
revolution
can't understand why everybody keeps thinking that I'm like a fake anarchist or I stopped being an anarchist, and I don't really understand exactly what it is that made them say that, but I am still an anarchist through and through. I think it's just because Luna's blowing up and getting like thousands and thousands of subscribers, and people are listening to what she has to say now.
Yeah.
And we know each other. So like by association, because I don't call her a tanky and I don't hate her.
Yeah.
People think that I'm not an anarchist or something. I don't know.
Let's see. Boom, boom. You've
and because
moved
I don't
3
just
times. Okay, I think it's your turn.
I don't know if your person in your chat was saying that in a belligerent way or not. I'm just being defensive because I've been dealing with a lot of bullshit lately.
I think it was just a curious question.
Yeah, I'd imagine so. So I apologize if I came off as overly defensive, but I am.
You're really you're taking off in this game.
Well, as we all know, much like in life, you can feel very confident like things are going well, and then it all goes to shit.
Damn it. Did you switch the dice? Did I get the fake ones?
That's what happened.
Yeah.
I see what's going on here. Did you roll? You went?
Yeah, I get a 0.
I want to see this game in Vegas. See, they would never do this in Vegas, though, because unless you could do, like, side action or something.
Mm-hmm.
But they want a game where you can have, like, a shitload of betting happening.
Yeah.
Luna is the most. Well, see, here's the thing. This kind of is another thing that annoys me. Luna actually, if you talk to her, she advocates for like anarchist style of revolution in the USA, like a decentralized, flat hierarchical revolution, because she's really convinced, as I am, that like COINTELPRO is so powerful here in the imperial core in the USA, that like a vanguard party would probably be susceptible, like it was with in the 60s with the Black Panther Party and that sort of thing, susceptible to COINTELPRO and that sort of thing. So she actually advocates for anarchist revolution in the USA, even though she's a Marxist-Leninist, and yet still like she gets gate kept, like she's not allowed onto any anarchist Mastodon instances and that sort of thing because she's a ML, a dirty ML. It's kind of annoying. I don't know. All right,
Damn.
dead. This one is dead.
Oh.
What are you trying to do? What are you trying to do over here? All right. Oh, you're leaving, Thanster? You just popped into... Oh, you're trying to start an alliance. I see. Well, nobody was... Why was my chat ignoring our emissary? Our great emissary of peace, Thanster. I want to know why this was handled so poorly, Twitch chat.
Wow.
You should have received this emissary of peace in good faith and with the hand of friendship. Not the hand of friendship from Farscape, but the other hand of friendship. Oh, that was a shit.
Roll again. Move the...
Oh, I can. Thank you. Wow, look at that. Giving me advice over here. My hand was still on the piece, by the way, so that was fine.
Oh, yeah, sure. We'll go by that. 1, 2. Yeah, you can go there.
I might as well. Oh, I can start to see why this game is more... Why this version is more intense. I'm understanding it now.
Yeah.
Because there's no safe spaces at the end.
There's no Berkeley
like
College.
I kind of knew that. Softboy Social Club, welcome to the chat. The hell is this game? Is this that Fortnite the kids all play these days?
this is the Fortnite.
This is like the pre-beta. This is the alpha release of Fortnite.
Yeah.
As you can see, it went through a few changes before being published.
Oh, geez.
Software Social Club, you'll dig this fact. Software Social Club, this game could have been played on the back of a mastodon. It's possible.
What
It's
is a
not
mastodon?
impossible. Oh, a woolly mammoth. I don't know if they're the same thing, actually. They're probably not the same thing.
Oh, I see.
But a mastodon is like a woolly...
American mastodon,
elephant.
woolly mammoth, African savanna elephant. Oh, so mastodon is... It's like a mammoth, but it's from America. Apparently. Did you move?
America. It's an American mammoth.
What was your latest move?
What was my latest move? I moved that piece that your hand is on.
Okay.
Do I need to go again?
No, I think it's my turn. I think you've gone enough.
A likely story. I could play back the chat, Azure. I'm gonna do that later, and if I find out you've betrayed me, it would be your last act. Wait, so this would be 1, 2. Okay.
Yeah.
So I need shit. All right. Well, I might as well just move it up. 1, 2, 3.
I guess we can move the...
Thanster's making a second go in the YouTube chat this time. Thanster is a very dedicated emissary of peace, and I hope that the YouTube chat receives him or receives them better than the Twitch chat, who disappointed me and disappointed your mother.
Thanster's from my chat originally. That's his homeland.
Yeah, I know. Thanster's come over in a mission of peace and goodwill. And everyone's ignoring Thanster in the YouTube chat as well. I am getting really, I'm embarrassed right now, actually, to be perfectly honest. I'm disappointed and I'm sad. And I think that, reroll time. I apologize, Thanster. I expected better from my people. Fuck. I don't like any of these options. All right, your turn. Yeah, goat.
Did you call me the goat or Diego?
I called you a goat.
Oh.
You goat.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Okay, that was a 2. Still not really what I'm looking for. Shit. I'm gonna get away from you. I don't know if that's the good move or not, but that's what I did. Okay, go. Dancer, you helped us establish a dictatorship. Please send help. What? now Nathan King recognizes Thanster as the one true leader. This is not what I think anybody expected. This is like a soap opera. What will Thanster do with this power? We will find. I got a 0. Damn you. Curse the fates.
Oh.
See how the worm turns, azureScapegoat. You fool.
We were, Mia and I were talking last week about how when you get bad rolls, that's the ancient Babylonian gods who are upset with you.
Well, I think they're pissed at me, I guess, because I'm about to get beat up.
You haven't been praying enough.
The lords of Babylon have blessed me with a good roll.
Yeah, now they expect some stuff in return.
Oh, shit. That's how it always happens. Thanster. 1 for a union of chats, 2 for 2 independent republics. Oh, we're doing a 1-2 vote. I see. I'm not counting those. Is it my turn?
Yep.
All right. See, I can barely keep track of my dice rolls, but let alone counting votes. Uh-oh. We're having a vote counting issues. Hopefully it's not like hopefully it's not rigged like the elections in the United States of America, which have been thoroughly rigged, as we all know.
What's that one computer system that Trump keeps talking about? Dominion, yeah.
The funny thing is that, I mean, I actually don't trust those companies or those machines. Like, I really don't. But I still think he's full of shit. But, like, I mean, I do think that, but the funny thing is he's not pointing out the actual problems that exist that have been well documented with those machines. He's, like, making up some kind of bullshit, ridiculous version of it when there's plenty of things to, like, actually litigate, you know? I actually think that I like unironically think it would be hilarious if the DNC did rig the election, and I wouldn't be mad because it's a bullshit sham election anyway, and it's rigged in various ways, whether it's through money or the Electoral College. So, like, the funniest thing in the world would be if, like, the DNC did successfully rig the election.
I don't think the DNC is competent enough. I don't think
they did. No, they're not. You're right about that. You're right about that. I just love too how, like, the whole system is designed for completely for a two-party system.
Yeah.
So, like, there are people that watch the ballots, but only Republicans and Democrats. So, like, if you are a third-party official and you actually did, like, have somehow win, then you know, you'd just be completely fucked. Oh, this is like a chase scene. No, I'm gonna do this. Okay. I don't know if that's a good idea or not, but let's do it.
Could have rolled a 0 there.
Dun, 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 dun.
This is
Dancer's doing a great job. We're already starting to name the union of the two chats. This is like high drama, high powerful stuff. Oh, look at that. A 4, but it's not what I need. It's exactly what I don't need. But I have a second chance.
Gods have given you a second chance.
They have smiled upon me on this day as a scapegoat. Once again, the gods show their favor. For me, the chosen one.
We'll see what they say.
They smiled on you too.
Wow.
Stop smiling on Azure. That's not beer.
You are ahead, though.
I am a head and a body.
Well, now we're getting into philosophy territory. I don't know if I like that.
Isn't that your whole bag?
I like political philosophy. I don't so much like the whole pointless question kind of philosophy.
Yeah. So you don't like
Plato?
If your head was a If your head was a block of cheese, what would it taste like?
What?
I don't know.
That's a philosophy question.
Yeah.
If my head was a block of cheese, what would it taste like? What is that,
What would it
Socrates?
taste like? Sacro cheese. God damn it! I just don't want to move my piece at all.
Oh,
I
you
just
can add
wanna
a
do
new one to the
over-
board if you want.
I might.
2
It
is the
doesn't
most
matter.
common dice roll. So,
Just keep going. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this position. See, I knew that was gonna happen.
something I didn't consider
You're right,
is
too.
the very last space which I'm on is a reset. So I can sit there at the very edge and not be knocked off. That's interesting. Just saying.
Yeah. Well, if you want to be a big loser, a big freaking stinkhead, that's something you could do. Shit. No choices. Now they're trying to pick the government form. This is where it's all going to fall apart. Danster, I believed in you, and I think you're doing as good a job as anyone can do to try to unite these tribes, but I don't know if you're going to be able to settle on one form of government that everyone is going to agree on. I don't know. I have high hopes, but low confidence.
I think Jeb Bush is going to be elected president of the chat union.
Monarcho-Bushist. Monarcho-Bushism.
Could you imagine if Jeb Bush became the president instead of Trump?
Could it be much worse?
No, I think it would be better. I mean,
it'd be exactly the same as Biden winning.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much. Jeb Bush and Biden are.
Except that the comrade Jeb memes would be more entertaining.
Maybe, or they would not be as funny, because we would find out that he's not progressive.
That he's not we would rapidly lose our.
It would
become
what
do you call it? Suspension of disbelief would evaporate. I'm tired of you hitting those rerolls.
Well,
you freaking goat.
That one didn't even count.
I don't mind that one.
Zero,
that one was fine. That one was fun. I liked that one. Oh shit! You know what I'm gonna do? Oh man, this is like a gamble within a gamble within a gamble. How do I? I'm going to do this, and I have a reason that I'm doing it, and I don't know if it's a solid reason or not, but that's what I did. Okay, your turn.
Okay. Well, you know,
you better not roll a fucking hell. I knew that was going to happen. Something deep inside of my spirit told me that was going to happen.
Why did you not want me to roll a 4?
Why do you think? Because it's a high number. There's any number of reasons that I don't want you to roll a 4.
Well, yeah, but I'm thinking, is there one move in particular?
But also because you can get close to my dude. You can also roll at another guy and then get another roll that way. You have 2 options to have a reroll.
Yeah.
You're in the optimal situation to roll a 4 right now.
I was thinking maybe there was just one move in particular that you really didn't want me to make, so I could avoid it.
Moves I would not have liked.
You know, I'm looking out for you.
The meta game. Are you trying to like find my bluffs and shit? Get rid of this piece here.
No, you rolled a. Oh no, you did roll a 1. Sorry, I don't know why I saw it too.
That's right. Get your eyes checked.
You know what? I'm not even wearing my glasses right now, so.
Look at that. That's why the Babylonian gods have punished you for your insolence.
Yeah.
Is that a cock die?
No,
that's
fine. That's a 2.
Okay, then kill this dude.
No, I'm on a reset. I'm on a safe space.
What?
I'm on a reset.
Oh, you're in a safe space? Can I occupy it with you or no?
Nope. You cannot move there.
No. Oh, I'm blocking you. And your rules. You and your ancient
not my
Babylonian
rules. They're from an ancient Babylonian tablet.
Yeah, well, screw that guy.
To be fair, he was a bit of a weird guy. He tried to predict the future using this game.
He wrote that on his tablet? Was that written on that tablet?
Yeah, because the 12 tiles in the middle, he corresponded to the zodiac signs. And so essentially he would make a kind of horoscope using this. Was he
drunk?
I forget exactly how it went, but he had like various different ideas for
I'm going to predict that I murder you using this game.
Wonder if I have the...
Now they're making petitions. The chat has just gone full on like congressional mode over here. There's like a whole... This is a great test for our political theories to see if they can somehow organize a full-on political revolution. What should I do here? No good options. Okay, your turn.
Hang on, I just want to read this little...
The YouTube chat, Gustavus. The Twitch chat is real quiet today.
The cuneiform signs within each set of the lozenges must be read in a clockwise direction to produce a meaningful phrase, which may be literally translated as follows. 1 Pegasus, one who sits in a tavern. 2 Aries, a beer vat will turn away. 3 Taurus, I will pour out the dregs for you. 4 Gemini, you will find a friend. 5 Cancer, you will stand in exalted places. 6 Leo, you will be powerful like a lion. 7 Virgo, you will go up the path. 8 Libra, like one who weighs up silver. Hey, what are you doing?
This
are you moving pieces around?
Staging area.
9 Scorpius, you will draw fine beer. 10 Sagittarius, you will cross the ditch. 11 Capricornus, like one who owns a herd. 12 Aquarius, you will cut meat.
This is terrible. These are the most boring. This is the most boring reason to predict the future. You're gonna have a nice beer tonight.
Yeah, there are a couple of others. Popular omens will be imposed on you. There will be no beer tablet. You will not depart.
There's a lot of beer predictions. I can tell where this person's head was.
You will be equal to someone in authority, an upper milestone that cannot grind. Yeah, these are pretty shit predictions, but
I know. My favorite one is like wait, there was one that was like you will cut some meat.
Yeah, you will cut meat.
Doesn't the law of average kind of give you pretty good chances with that one? It doesn't say when you're going to cut meat.
Well, see, the problem with
that would only be like shocking if you're a vegan or something. Then it might be a little bit.
The problem is, I think a lot of these are sayings. They're phrases that might have meanings other than the literal. Considering he was an astronomer and like fortune teller, I think he would have used a lot of metaphors and things. So
well, that's even more annoying.
Yeah, it is. But so you will cut meat might be some kind of a saying, some kind of a phrase, like you will.
Oh, it's a phrase. If I eat too much salami, I cut meat.
Good one.
Let's see. 1, 2. Okay. Oh. What you gonna do there? All right. Okay. Fair enough. This is like a much more ruthless board, I have to say. It feels more. It feels more ruthless.
And this was the Dungeons and Dragons of its day.
Maybe that's what all that shit was. Maybe those were like. Maybe you roll a certain thing, and he's like, your character cuts meat. Your character drinks a beer.
Maybe. You know what?
It's possible, right? Maybe maybe we lost the other clay tablets that had the rest of the like the monster manual and all the other shit.
Yeah, the character sheets.
Look at that. Boom.
That would be amazing if we found an ancient character sheet.
That might be one reason why it took so long to develop Dungeons & Dragons, because I could see a
Yeah.
clay tablet character sheet being kind of a pain in the ass.
Like, my name is Grog. I'm an orc barbarian from Ur.
I want to re-roll a new character, but we're out of clay.
All right, I moved.
Wow, they're having... I mean, like, it's kind of remarkable the amount of political organizing that's happening in the chat right now. And it's like one of those things where I don't know if they're joking or not.
I mean, the thing is, my chat keeps saying, like, oh, they're gonna declare independence or whatever because I'm ignoring them, but I'm ignoring them because they keep ignoring me and ignoring what I'm doing. So,
you have a very toxic relationship with your chat, it sounds like.
Yeah. A very abusive relationship.
You need, like, relationship counseling with your chat, because it's like all this retribution and shit, it's very unhealthy for a relationship. Just
well, I'm the streamer. I'm the streamer in the home.
That would be amazing. I need to find that would be actually a pretty good stream. We could, like, find a clinical therapist and
yeah, I can talk to Dr. K.
Conduct. I would love to see that.
Damn it. Your turn. I got a 0.
What if the Epic of Gilgamesh was the Monsters Manual? Ooh. Now that would be, that would be a good game. Get rid of them.
Nope. It's on a rosette.
Oh, it's a safe freaking space.
Yeah.
You liberals. All right, roll.
There are three resets, 3 safe spaces on this board.
I know. I just forget that rule all the damn time. All right. I only forget it when it favors you, though. I have, like, selective memory.
Yeah.
There's something, like, subconsciously in my mind trying to cheat. Oh, 1 point. Well, might as well, I reckon. I see what you're doing, by the way, with your little freaking rosette. Your little safe space. So don't even think you're pulling a fast one on me, buddy.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just playing a game with my good friend, Emerican Johnson.
They're having petitions now in the chat. You and your fucking safe space. I'm tired of it. Okay, your turn. You jackanapes.
Why don't you... I mean, you can jump over me. You can stand right in front of me if you want.
Yeah, if I could get the roll. I'm not getting the roll. It's all in the dice. Oh, bastard.
See, now you're complaining about the dice and the gods got upset at you.
The gods don't know nothing. They only care about, like, cutting meat and drinking beer, apparently, according to the Babylonian god expert.
1. Yeah, see? You can't badmouth the gods like that. Not gonna be
They badmouth
in
me
your favor.
all the time. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. Look at that. They don't like you either.
Yeah, they do. I got the line on a rosette.
You want to bet?
Never mind.
Look at that. I told you.
All right, listen, gods. If you let me win this game, I'll cut some meat.
See, you're a jerk. Look at what you've done.
Yeah.
That's fine, though. I'm fine with that. Because you know what? It might be worth it just to get you off that freaking space. It is. It's worth it. I'm glad. I'm glad that you killed that guy. Lord have mercy. I'm so tired of it. I'm so exhausted.
Oh, you're praying to the Christian God now? That's not going to be in your favor.
I never said the Christian Lord.
You said the Lord. There's a pretty clear implication.
I said, Lord
there.
have mercy. It could be any Lord. It could be Lord Vader, for all you know. 3. 1, 2, 3. Why did Jeremy Corbyn have governments of China? I don't know what anyone's talking about in the chat anymore. Any other comrades from Britain? People are marching to Buckingham and overthrowing the monarchy. Ooh, in Minecraft, I assume.
All right, your turn.
I have no idea what the chat's talking about anymore. I've completely lost the thread. All right, 3 again, and you are a dead.
Damn.
You are a dead. You're not on your little safe space anymore, so boo-hoo.
Well, I got a point.
I do have a point. I have a point. Shit. Might as well give myself some options. Okay, go. Just a pioneer mortality. I mean, that is mortality does suck. I gotta say, if you're gonna opine something, mortality would be pretty big on my list. Wahoo! 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, shit. Okay. Might as well. I don't know how Thanster is able to keep track of all of this stuff, to be perfectly honest. I'm pretty impressed with your organizing ability, Thanster.
You're streaming. It's mad late here, though. Yeah, it is very late in America. I'm sorry for all my viewers, but this was the time that was convenient for the both of us. We're doing Sweden-Vietnam time.
Sweden might be one of the weirdest time zones. Like, it's pretty tough to convert to like any place.
Well, it's just the UK +1.
I know UK sucks too. I mean, I don't like Europe. Europe time zones not good for me.
Well,
it's very difficult to like.
Not the time zone's fault. It's the curvature of the Earth.
I know. Well, I just hate the concept of time and time zones. I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
It's just always difficult to stream with Europäisch manner. No, you don't say manner. How do you say people in German? I forget.
Folk.
I just rolled a 1. God damn it. Folk. Yeah, folk.
You get that word in English as well, especially in the southern US.
Yeah. I say it all the time. I do. Volkswagen.
Yeah.
I used to drive a
People's
Volkswagen.
Wagon. People's
Designed
Wagon.
by Adolf Hitler himself.
Wow.
Oh no! What should I do? What do I do? What do I do? Do I put myself in a more offensive position, or do I try to get away from you?
What did these dice keep landing like this? I think that's a reroll. I think that's a reroll. Honestly, I mean,
is that official? Official?
I think so. I mean,
I'd be happy to reroll it.
I could either be a. Oh, I meant just with the 1 dice, but that's fine.
Oh, what do you want me to do?
No, it's
are you happy?
Go with a 3.
It doesn't really. Well, it does actually help me. Come on, baby. Another 3. Well, don't have any choices. Okay. What if the real monkey were the comrades we made along the way? I am literally. Hey, did you know this about me, azureScapegoat?
What?
I am, to my knowledge, and anyone can correct me if they can prove otherwise. To my knowledge, I am the only you fucker. I'm the only YouTuber, or at least let's say leftist YouTuber, bread tuber, whatever you want to call it, and Twitch streamer, who has actually legitimately had a monkey on my stream, like a real monkey. I had an actual monkey on my stream. That's a fact.
That's good.
On my Lady Buddha walking breadcast about 2 weeks ago, I believe.
Oh.
We had an actual monkey featured on our stream, and no one else can say that. It was a first.
What did the monkey have to say?
Monkey. The monkey was like totally chill. Hung out with Luna for a while. I was afraid the monkey would rip Luna's face off, but that didn't happen. And that was it. I mean, I feel like I was sort of being prejudicial, though, because, you know, like people are always saying that Luna's going to stab me in the back because she's an ML, and I thought that the monkey was going to rip her face off because it was a monkey. I don't know if that was like monkey racism, monkey stereotypes.
Was the monkey an anarchist or an ML?
That monkey seemed to me like an apolitical monkey.
Oh, okay.
Just wanted to kind of chill.
Centrist monkey.
Kind of a centrist monkey, you have to say. But I don't.
Supports the free market, but wants some social safety nets for poor people.
Nathan King, thank you for the super chat. Entropy is fantastic, especially virtual entropy, like we often encounter here in this virtual world that we inhabit currently, temporarily.
Virtual entropy was that?
Well, wouldn't that be what was responsible, for instance, for my weirdly cocked dice?
Perhaps, yeah.
Perhaps. Hey, we got another. Oh, I missed a donation 2 minutes ago. Okay, I didn't miss it by much. And it's a 420, so that's a dab. Israel had 3 general elections in the past year.
Are most ex-Yugoslavs that live in diaspora in Sweden nostalgic for the socialist days, or are they generally more reactionary? In my experience, they tend to be more conservative. But
how do you know about Yugoslavia? Did you live there?
No, ex-Yugoslav diaspora living in Sweden.
Oh, I see. Are there many of those?
Yeah, we have a lot of Serbians and Croats and Bosnians.
Is there any particular reason they chose Sweden, or was it just a
I think Sweden during that time took in a lot more immigrants than other countries did.
Gotcha. I have a dearth of options here. We got another donation from The Revolution Is Now. Said Israel has had 3 general elections in the past year. Yesterday, another general election was announced to take place in February. Average every 6 months. I guess this is a new type of fascism. Why are they doing that? What's going on? I haven't checked in on Israel in a long time. I got some comrades there.
Yeah.
I need to talk to them again.
I think it's just about
what's the
none of the parties, none of the coalitions got enough to like select a prime minister or something like that.
Oh yeah, I remember people talking about that. I'm so out of the loop. I need to get back into the international. I mean, there's just so much shit to keep track of too. It's like,
yeah,
we got freaking India's general striking. We've got everything going on in South America, from Bolivia, Peru, Brazil. There's just so much to keep track of. It's like,
son of a, that's the third zero in a row.
You have been cursed by fates, goat. Prepare to meet your maker. You got a 1 that time?
Yeah.
Run to the hills.
Speaking of immigration to Sweden, Chile is building a statue of one of our former prime ministers, Olof Palme, who took in a lot of Chilean immigrants during the Pinochet era.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, that was nice of him. I got a 0. Damn it. Your turn.
Yes, we have a lot of Chileans.
Was that the guy you were telling me about that was kind of a socialist? Was that the same guy?
Yeah.
Or was that a different guy?
He was very...
The guy that you were telling me last time?
Yeah.
Huh. Well, tell him I said thank you for saving all them Chileans. That was a cool move.
Yeah, I have some Chilean friends whose like parents and stuff fled from Pinochet.
Wow. I mean, like, yeah, I don't know. People who that's I could go on and on. People get mad at me when I say that like liberalism and fascism like often work hand in hand and reinforce each other and support each other.
Yeah.
And that's a great example because like Pinochet was installed by Chilean and American liberals.
Yeah.
Just
Chicago
like the South
school.
Vietnamese fascist regime. Look at that. I got myself a point.
Well, isn't that nice for you?
Salami. The president is only a mascot. Are you talking about Israel? I am so...
Or the president of the chat?
The president of the chat. Maybe that could be... Oh my God. I don't want to have to start worrying about chat politics too. In addition to everything else. Oh my God. So this is... I'm at the point where I have no strategy anymore.
Yeah.
I just have to do what the dice tell me.
Well, that's because you're ahead. I get the blue shells. Well, not this time. But
you get nothing. You get nothing, goat. And I get everything.
I'll do that. Is you rolling a 1 is more.
Oh, they are talking about chat politics. I thought they were talking about Israel. That they're just still conducting their Congress, their first Chattanooga Congress. 2. Oh, I actually am sad about that.
Yeah, that's why I didn't move that piece. A 2 is more likely than a 1.
You jerk. This is actually like probably what I don't like about the game is that the end game it can just become like totally random.
Yeah.
Although the craps player in me likes it.
Well, maybe I'm not really sure because I haven't looked into the advanced rule set that much. But maybe that one is more exciting at the end. I think it is because
Could be, maybe
in the more advanced rule set there are each of the pieces is named after a bird and has like special qualities. I think like you have to roll a certain number to move a certain piece, something like that.
Oh, I see. That's interesting. Maybe next time we could get more people involved. We could do the gambling version, and we can get some side bets going on.
Yeah.
Start a little stream casino. Streamsino. Castrimo? Castrimo?
I did float around with the idea of doing like a left tube like a grand tournament of the Game of War.
That would be awesome.
Or like brackets and everything.
I have this thing I really want. Oh, see? You don't have the option to not move, do you? You have to move?
Yeah. Unfortunately.
Okay. Fuck. I'd actually rather not have moved at that point. Although I guess at this point, you only have one piece left too, huh? So
yeah,
I might as well move if I can. I guess there's just no. You are making me sad.
At this point in the game,
you are making me very sad.
This point in the game, all you can do is pray. The Babylonian gods.
I'm gonna go slaughter a fucking chicken or a goat.
Wow, that's a hate crime, I think.
Gotta do what I gotta do. And I can't step on you. Shit. All right, go. Roll your little die.
You need to roll a 3. I need to roll a 1.
Or I can at least roll a 1. Now if I roll a 2, I win, which is the most common roll. So I'm in a
Yeah.
slightly superior position. Oh, that was close. Come on, baby. You! With the zing and the zing and the zing. Come on, baby.
Yeah.
Victory is secured! Once again, I reign supreme. Good game. GG.
Yeah, that was a good game. That was more exciting than the other one, I think.
It is. It is more infuriating and more exciting. There's nothing in the rules about the pips on the little tokens, is there? Like the 5 like even the advanced rules, or
let me take a look.
Possibly.
I believe the pieces vary. Let's see. I think yeah, here we go. Yeah, so these pieces that we have here are they're from the simplified version. And in the more advanced version, you have, let's see, what do you have? 6 light. Yeah, you have the, oh god, where is it? The swallow, the stormbird, the raven, the rooster, and the eagle.
Wow. That sounds kind of hardcore.
Yeah.
So, and they have different numbers of pips on them, I guess.
Yeah, I think so. The 2, 5, 6, 7, and 10. What are you doing?
I'm making a tower of pizza and cigarettes and
All right.
Pepsi Cola
That's good.
with Lennon standing supreme in the background.
This game down here is called Hyena Chase.
Wait, where?
Down in my bottom left.
With your wolf?
Yeah.
The one that has the wolf on
One
it?
that has the wolf, yeah. And this
Okay.
game is very interesting because it is possibly related to an even older game from Egypt. And it's called Hyena Chase. And in this version, I think was discovered in Sudan. And was written. It was carved into a stone, I believe, which has been drawn by some archaeologist. And it's, I mean, it's interesting. But you roll a 6-sided dice, and then you move, and it's very much like a racing game, where you try to get to the very end, and you can change the number of squares as well. So you can have a shorter game or a longer game, and you can change the number of pieces. You can have more or less pieces depending on how long you want to play for. And the game is essentially you run to the end, to the middle here. I think that the piece is supposed to be an old lady, and the middle here is a well. And so the old lady has to go to the well and fill a pitcher of water, and then she has to return to the village. And then once you've returned a piece to the village, then you can play the wolf piece, which then will...
Really?
Yeah, it goes twice as fast. So if you roll a 1, it's a 2. If you roll a 3, it's a 6. If you roll a 6, it's a 12, etc. And if it runs past another piece of your opponent, it eats them.
Whoa, it's pretty hardcore.
Yeah, and that's
like
possibly an even ancienter game than the Royal Game of Ur.
So one question would be like, you only have to get one piece to the end and back, or I mean, you have to get all your pieces there and back.
Yeah, you have to get all the pieces there and back. But then the first player who gets a piece back gets to play the wolf token.
Forever, or just for that one?
Just for that round.
One round
until the wolf gets to the end and back.
I see.
I think. Well, I'm not sure if the wolf has to go back or if it just.
That's
goes
a pretty clever and sort of like modernistic. Like it feels like something. It feels like a mechanic from a more modern game.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
it has. I don't know. It feels like it's a bit more complicated than the Game of War, maybe. At least the simplified version of the Game of War. It's I forget exactly what it was called. It was called, yeah, I think it's called the hyena or the jackal chasing game or something like that in Sudanese Arabic. Yeah.
Is it do you want before we take off, do you want to try like a short track version of this?
Oh, I don't have the short track. I only have this long one.
Oh, we couldn't just like say that it ends like here.
Oh yeah, sure, we can do that. Yeah, why not?
Just to see what happens. All right, so
I've never tried this game before, but
we'll just say that this is the well.
Yeah, gotcha.
I don't know. Let's just experiment. See if we can figure this out. So
right, I roll
the
4.
die. All right.
You get a 5.
I got a 5. What does that mean? Okay, so now do I start with these pieces? Where do these pieces start? Off the board?
Here. You start here. And then
okay, so I should put 1 there first, and you should put 1 there. Is that how we're saying this works?
I think so.
What's this 2, 3, 4 business?
That I don't know. No, wait. Oh, I think it's you have to roll a 2, 3, or 4 to get a piece on the board.
Oh. Okay. All right, that's fair.
I should probably look up the rules, huh?
I rolled a 4, so I got a piece on the board. Unless you're wrong.
Chase game. Let's see.
The YouTube chat is just out of control. Mr. Piece of Work. Hello.
Let's see.
We
All
got
pieces
raided
start at the
again.
village. The players move their mothers according to the roll of a die. A player must throw a 6 to get their mother from the village onto the first circle. A player must throw the exact number to reach the well. If the number thrown is higher than the number of days to the well, they must try again on their next turn.
Oh, those are days.
Yeah.
This has really got a lot of meta game going on here. A lot of narrative.
Once they reach the well, the mother washes her clothes until the player rolls a 6 again. Then the mother starts the return journey to the village. The first player to get their mother back to the village, an exact throw is now not required, wins the game. For added entertainment, the winner is allowed to play the hyena. Again, a 6 must be thrown to release it from the village. The well must be reached by an exact throw and can only be left when a 6 is thrown. The hyena moves at twice the speed of the mothers, and any mothers the hyena passes on the return journey are eaten and removed from the game.
Wow. So wait, so is this supposed to be a game that's played by like 5 or 6 people?
No, 2 people.
Okay, I see. I kind of get it.
But you could probably
I just want to kind of
play it with more than that. So one of us needs to roll a 6, I think, to go out.
to get on the board.
Yeah. Which is...
We got raided by somebody, so thank you for the raid. And I don't know what's going on in the YouTube chat is completely. But we're playing Ancient Games here.
Yeah.
Just so you know, if you're just joining us, this will probably be the last game we play.
Yeah.
And we don't really know what we're doing with this game. We're just kind of making up we're doing our best to try to figure it out. So I'm not on the board yet because I rolled a 4.
Yeah, no.
So that means I'm not on the board yet.
Well, I think this first one. I think we're both on this first one. Maybe. I don't think it matters.
Okay.
But what we need to roll a 6 to be on the board.
All right, I rolled a 4.
Which is
this is not the best, not the hottest start to a game.
Yeah, I don't know why you need to roll a 6 to be on the board. I feel like that's a weird way to do it.
Yeah.
But
why don't they just okay?
Oh Jesus!
Oh no! I just rolled everything. This is the worst way to start a game. It's like, you gotta be kidding me.
Do you just want to go first? You just
let's just
go
say let's just see why I rolled it. Okay. Yeah. We've already revised the rules. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, 1.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Yeah. Now I don't think the mothers can knock each other off.
Nice. I got to the well.
Yeah.
I'm just washing my damn clothes.
Now you have to wash your clothes
until I roll a 6.
Let's see. You wash your clothes until the player rolls a 6 again. Then the mother starts the journey to the village.
Which is back home, yeah.
Now, maybe for added enjoyment, you can now play one of your other pieces?
I thought that was only if I get back to the village.
Well, I don't know.
I see what you're saying. Okay. Okay. That sounds good. That sounds good. So that, yeah, if you've got somebody washing, I don't know. This is like...
The games aren't very, they're not very super well known, I don't think.
Check as it ain't. Oh, so I can go into the...
No, I'm
that's
blue.
your piece. Fuck, I'm red. Okay. Better red than dead.
Yeah. Okay, now I'm also at the well, washing my clothes. For days on end, apparently. Takes a long time to wash.
Yeah, because apparently these dice just don't roll 6s. All right, I'm also... Yeah, I got 2 old ladies washing their clothes.
Takes a long time to wash these damn clothes.
I just want to get to the hyena, that's all. This is ridiculous. Oh, I should be back here, actually.
All right. All these damn ladies. Washing their damn clothes as well. Getting grounded.
Ah, I finally got a lady out. So does that mean she moved 6 spaces?
Yeah.
Or did she just like leave?
No, she moved 6 spaces. You can move backwards.
Is that
3,
6?
4, 5, 6. Yeah. So that one's moving backwards. I don't know how you keep track of
Yeah,
that.
how am I going to keep track of that? I'll do it like that.
I also moved to 6.
Oh, you got an old lady out. This is so weird. Old ladies are not typically the heroes of games.
No.
You know what I mean?
Washing your clothes is also not typically what you do in video games.
They didn't
1,
have
2,
a lot of
3. Yeah, you can move
I
one
guess
more.
excitement. Oh, in ancient Babylon.
Well, this was from Sudan. Not
Oh,
from,
this is from Sudan.
Yeah, this
Things
was not
seem
played
more
in
chill
Babylon.
in Sudan, I guess.
Here, 1, 2, 3, 4. And I assume
Impossible.
we're not knocking each other off because these aren't
I guess
brawling
not.
grandmas.
It doesn't say anything.
It does not say anything like that.
I just want to see that damn hyena eat some old ladies. That's all I want.
Let's see. First play to get the mother back to village. An exact throw is not required. So okay,
Yeah, they
so
said
we
it's
can
not
just-
required to go back to the village.
Just go
So
back
you-
to the village.
She
And
should.
then I get to play the hyena.
Oh, now you're the freaking hyena. So if I go through past the hyena, do I die?
I don't know.
It feels like the hyena's like a OP. Can I go back to the village?
I think so.
All right, I'm back at the village.
All right. So I rolled a 3, which is a 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I moved there.
Oh, this game. I don't think I like the old lady washing clothes game. This is
It's very morbid. Okay, so
You
I
got
can
a
move
6.
12.
Can you kill? Will the hyena kill your own lady?
No. It says the hyena mother. Oh no, it says any mothers the hyena passes on the return journey are eaten or removed from the game.
This game's ridiculous.
1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, hang on. Yeah, I can move this one, I guess. 1, 2, 3,
Yeah.
4, 5, 6. So I can move past the hyena.
Oh man. Oh man. I guess I'll move another old lady out. I don't like this game. This is
1,
like
2,
a very
3,
aggressive ass game. See?
4,
What the hell?
5. 1, 2,
Fuck this
3,
game, man.
4, 5.
What the fuck? This is ridiculous.
It is pretty ridiculous.
I think I concede, Azure. I don't think I have a shot in hell anymore. You just killed all my old ladies. I've got nothing. I think I'm gonna concede to you and your hyena. You have too much power over me.
Yeah.
I do think that as far as if I had to choose, I think I prefer the royal game of
Yeah. Now, these
But,
are we only have one set of rules for the hyena chase game, and that's the rule set from Sudan. Which there's another game from Egypt called Mehen, which is played on a spiral, and it has a snake, I think, instead of a hyena. But we don't know the exact rules to that one. We think they're related. We think they're essentially the same game where you race to the middle and then you go back, but we don't know. But we think they're related to each other.
Well, I feel like if we get some do a little bit more beta testing with this old lady game, we could probably work it into a
We can
fun
make
game.
we can make the special rules for it.
Yeah, I think it needs a little bit more workshopping, though. No offense to the ancient Sudanese, but I'm not a big fan of what I've seen so far. Maybe it makes a big difference if you play on the full size board. I don't know.
Maybe.
It could be. That could be the key.
Let's see here. We got. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to look up a paper from 1979 from the Oxford University Press to find out the Bell RC. Yeah, Robert Charles Bell is the guy who apparently discovered these rules.
Where did he discover them? In a well?
It doesn't say.
Oh. Well, this has been fun. I have enjoyed thoroughly the ancient gaming session. I think we should do this again sometime soon. I do have to run now, but
yeah, me too.
This was fun. I'm gonna grab some of this pizza. Is that cool?
Yeah, that's fine.
Can I take some of this with me? I haven't had dinner yet, so
yeah, no problem.
I'll grab a couple of slices and
just thank Nicolas Cage on your way out.
Yeah, I will worship Nicolas Cage solemnly now for a few moments.
That's good.
Gaze into the dead eyes of Nicolas Cage. No, this is cool. Thank you for showing this to me, Azure. I look forward to our next encounter. I defeated you twice, so you have to have your revenge.
Yeah, that's true. We could play Go. I have a Go board. You want to play that next time?
Nice. Yeah, let's do that. Because I actually have only played Go as a child. I've never played it as an adult. So that would be, let's do that next time.
Oh, yeah.
I know that this is another game that you can learn in like 5 minutes, but it takes a lifetime learn, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, let's do that. Let's do that next time. We'll go ahead and do that next time.
Nice one.
You didn't have to laugh at that joke. All right. Well, thank you for watching, folks. I guess on Twitch I'll do a raid now. Let me just find a Twitch channel to raid. Oh, did my audience is not seeing the table was flipped. Wow.
More than the table was flipped. The entire room was flipped.
Dramatic. It's like, I think I've seen Lenin fall like 10 times now. That's pretty impressive. All right, let's see who are we gonna raid. What in the hell is this bizarre? These DJ streams are really wild. Every time I see them on the previews. Okay, here we go.
I do like that when you flip the table, the entire room just falls apart, and you're in this weird,
yeah, it's like
strange background.
I'm worried that this is what the afterlife is like.
Yeah.
The whole, like, your reality just explodes and you're just stuck in this void and eternally.
Yeah.
Who should we raid? You're not gonna keep streaming, are you, Edgar?
No.
Okay. I don't know who to raid. There's nobody streaming right now. It's so late. Any suggestions? Twitch? Anybody?
I can take a look, see if anyone that I know.
I've got nobody. I got nothing.
Oh, this little known Twitch channel called NonCompete is streaming right now.
I don't think that's gonna last very long. Okay, we got Dysnomia System or Proudly Radical. Let me see. All right, I like the name Proudly Radical, so let's raid Proudly Radical. All right, I hope they're cool. I've never watched them before, but enjoy, have fun. I'm glad that we've been able to also conceive of a new governmental system in the YouTube chat. I'll have to scroll through the archives later and figure out if we're a monarchy or bourgeois democracy or what. I don't know. But anyway, it's been cool. Thanks again, Azure, for joining us. And we'll see you next time. Have fun, folks.
See you guys.